Dr. Risch, a distinguished Professor Emeritus of Epidemiology at Yale University and a leading authority on cancer prevention and early diagnosis, has raised concern over the soaring rates of cancers globally. Known for his research and expertise, Dr. Risch has been at the forefront of the fight against cancer, dedicating his career to understanding and combating this dreadful disease. Recently, however, he has noticed a worrying trend. Like a storm silently gathering strength over the horizon, the rates of cancer are not merely growing, but expanding at an unprecedented pace. These aren't isolated incidents or statistical anomalies. The numbers are rising across the board, painting a grim picture of a global health crisis. Known cancers, once held in check by our body's defenses, are now proliferating at an alarming velocity. This is not a gradual increase we're seeing. It's a sudden, dramatic escalation, a phenomenon that has surged noticeably in the past 2 years. Dr. Risch suggests a possible link between this sudden growth and the COVID vaccines. Now, this is a loaded statement, isn't it? But let's break it down. The world has been grappling with the COVID pandemic for a while now, and vaccines have been our strongest weapon against the virus. But could there be unintended consequences? Dr. Risch thinks so. He's been studying the data, and what he's found is concerning. There's been a noticeable uptick in cancer cases following widespread vaccination. This isn't to say that vaccines are causing cancer. However, Dr. Risch theorizes that the vaccines might be causing subtle changes in our immune systems. These changes might be making some people more susceptible to diseases they'd normally fight off, including cancer. It's a worrying hypothesis, one that needs more research and understanding. He believes that these vaccines may have damaged the immune system in some people who've taken them, leading to more frequent occurrence of diseases, including potentially cancer. But Dr. Risch is not alone in his concern. The medical community is abuzz with other voices echoing similar sentiments. Among them is Ryan Cole, a renowned pathologist. Known for his extensive research on disease mechanisms, Dr. Cole has been vocal about his concerns over the dramatic rise in cancer cases. He too has noted the emergence of what he terms turbo cancers, cancers that grow at an extraordinarily rapid pace. Dr. Cole points to the dysregulation of immune responses as the primary driver of this surge. He suggests that genetic-based injections, such as the COVID vaccines, could potentially trigger such dysregulation, leading to the accelerated growth of cancer cells. In essence, our body's very defenses might be inadvertently fostering these turbo cancers. These expert insights paint a worrying picture of the current health crisis. They underscore the need for further research and heightened vigilance. He attributes this rapid growth to dysregulation of immune responses caused by genetic-based injections. Turbo cancers sounds alarming, doesn't it? This term may be new to many of us, but it's time we get familiar with it. Turbo cancers are not just another type of cancer. They're an aggressive, rapidly growing form of the disease, which are witnessing an unusual surge in recent times. Now, to understand turbo cancers, let's first revisit our understanding of cancer itself. We all know that cancer is a group of diseases characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. There are many types, including breast cancer, lung cancer, prostate cancer, colorectal cancer, and so on. But what sets turbo cancers apart is their unexpected speed of growth. Typically, cancer develops when the body's normal control mechanisms stop working. Old cells do not die and instead form a mass of tissue called a tumor. Not all tumors are cancerous. Benign tumors do not spread to other parts of the body and are not life-threatening. Malignant tumors, however, can invade nearby tissues and spread to other parts of the body through the blood and lymph systems. Now imagine this process, but at a hyper-accelerated pace. That's what happens in turbo cancers. They're like cancers on steroids, growing and spreading much more rapidly than what we're used to seeing. This rapid growth can make them particularly dangerous, as they can quickly invade and damage nearby tissues and organs. But why are these turbo cancers growing so fast? That's a question that's been puzzling scientists and doctors around the world. One theory is that these cancers are growing in response to some sort of trigger. This could be something in the environment, a genetic mutation, or some other factor that we're not yet aware of. Another theory is that the immune system, which normally helps to keep cancer in check, is somehow being compromised, allowing these turbo cancers to grow unchecked. This is where the link to the COVID vaccines comes in. as some experts believe that these vaccines may be damaging the immune system in some people. Dr. Risch and others have suggested that the vaccines may be causing an overreaction of the immune system, leading to inflammation and other problems that can promote the growth of cancer. However, it's important to note that this is still a theory and more research is needed to confirm or refute it. There's also the question of why these turbo cancers are being seen in younger patients. Traditionally, the risk of cancer increases with age. This is because the longer we live, the more opportunities there are for genetic mutations that can lead to cancer. But turbo cancers don't seem to follow this rule. They're being seen in patients who are much younger than the typical cancer patient, which is another reason why they're so concerning. So, how can we fight back against these turbo cancers? The first step is awareness. We need to understand that this is a real and growing problem, and we need to be vigilant about our health. Regular checkups and screenings can help to catch cancer early when it's most treatable. We also need more research to understand why these turbo cancers are growing so rapidly and what we can do to stop them. This will require funding and support from governments, health organizations, and the public. Finally, we need to remember that while these turbo cancers are a serious concern, they're still a small part of the overall cancer picture. Most cancers are not turbo cancers, and many can be prevented or treated with the knowledge and tools we have today. In conclusion, turbo cancers are a new and alarming phenomenon that we're just beginning to understand. They represent a new challenge in our ongoing battle against cancer, but with awareness, research, and vigilance, we can rise to meet this challenge. They are being seen in patients who are too young to develop them based on the traditional understanding of how cancer works. Let's strive to understand more, and together we can find ways to prevent and treat these turbo cancers. Dr. Risch warns that the worst may be yet to come, as cancer takes years to manifest itself. These words are a chilling reminder of the potential long-term impact of the current situation. What Dr. Risch is referring to here is the latency period of cancer. This is the time it takes from when a cancer-causing event occurs to when we can first detect the cancer. It's a bit like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow. Now, this latency period can vary widely depending on the type of cancer and the individual's overall health. Some cancers may develop over a few years, while others can take decades to appear. But the concerning part is that once a cancer begins to grow, it can do so exponentially. This means that it starts off slow, but once it gets going, it can spread rapidly throughout the body. According to Dr. Risch, there's a possibility that we may be in the early stages of this latency period. He suggests that the increase in cancer cases we're seeing now could just be the tip of the iceberg. If his prediction is accurate, we could potentially see a significant rise in cancer diagnoses in the coming years. But why is Dr. Risch making this prediction? Well, it's based on his hypothesis that the COVID vaccines could be causing damage to the immune system. Our immune system plays a vital role in preventing cancer. It's like a surveillance system constantly on the lookout for cancerous cells. When it finds them, it destroys them before they can grow and spread. But if this system is compromised, it can't do its job effectively. This could potentially allow cancerous cells to grow unchecked. Dr. Risch believes that this could be what's happening in some people who've taken the COVID vaccines. It's important to note, however, that this is still a hypothesis. It's based on observations and correlations, not definitive proof. More research is needed to confirm whether there's a direct link between the vaccines and an increased risk of cancer. But regardless of the cause, the potential increase in cancer cases is a serious concern. Cancer is already a leading cause of death worldwide. If the rates continue to rise, it could put an even greater strain on our healthcare systems, not to mention the individual impact. A cancer diagnosis can be devastating, both physically and emotionally. It can lead to long-term health issues and significantly reduce a person's quality of life. So what can we do about it? Well, the first step is awareness. We need to be aware of the potential risks and keep informed about the latest research. It's also crucial to maintain a healthy lifestyle. We know that certain behaviors like smoking and poor diet can increase the risk of cancer. So, maintaining a balanced diet, regular exercise, and avoiding harmful substances can help to keep our bodies healthy and our immune systems strong. Moreover, regular checkups and screenings can help to catch cancer early when it's most treatable. If you notice any unusual changes in your body, don't ignore them. It's it's always better to be safe than sorry. In summary, Dr. Risch's prediction is a stark warning about the potential future we could face. While it's not a certainty, it's a possibility that we need to take seriously. It highlights the importance of continued research and vigilance. As Dr. Risch warns, if the vaccines are indeed causing these cancers, we might expect to see more cases in the coming years. And with that, we've come to the end of our deep dive into the world of cancer predictions. We hope this has given you some food for thought and highlighted the importance of staying informed and taking care of your health. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to our health, we all have a role to play. So let's stay informed, stay healthy, and keep the conversation going. That's it for today's video, folks. We've taken a deep dive into the alarming rise in cancer rates worldwide, a concerning trend brought to light by the esteemed epidemiologist Dr. Harvey Risch. His research and observations, along with those of other experts in the field, have painted a worrying picture of the health crisis we may be facing in the coming years. The world of science is always evolving, and it's crucial that we keep ourselves informed and updated. In a time where information is at our fingertips, it's easy to get lost in the sea of data and opinions. That's why it's important to rely on credible sources and expert opinions when it comes to understanding complex issues like this one. Dr. Risch's warnings about the sudden and dramatic increase in cancer rates is not just a call for attention, but a call for action. It is a reminder that we should prioritize our health, listen to our bodies, and seek medical advice when something doesn't feel right. As we've discussed, these turbo cancers, as they've been termed, are aggressive and develop rapidly, often in individuals who wouldn't typically be at risk. This unexpected occurrence is a stark reminder that health is unpredictable, making preventative measures and regular checkups all the more important. We have also explored the possible link between this surge in cancer rates and the COVID vaccines. While this theory is yet to be conclusively proven, it's a possible cause that is being investigated. It's essential to remember that science is a process, and it often takes time to fully understand the implications of new medical developments. This potential connection, however, should not deter us from taking necessary precautions against COVID-19 and making informed decisions based on the best available evidence. We must also remember that other experts are echoing Dr. Risch's concerns. Renowned pathologist Ryan Cole, for instance, has also voiced his worry about the rise of these turbo cancers. This collective concern from the medical community is a strong signal that this issue warrants serious attention and further investigation. Moving forward, it's important for us to stay vigilant and informed. As Dr. Risch has warned, the worst may yet be on the horizon, with the potential for more cancer cases in the coming years. But with knowledge and awareness, we can be better prepared to face whatever the future holds. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about our health and the world around us, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions. So let's continue to stay curious, ask questions, and seek answers. Before we wrap up, we would like to express our gratitude for your time and attention. We hope that this video has provided you with valuable insights and sparked your interest in this critical issue. We will continue to bring you more updates and discussions on important topics like these, so make sure to stay tuned. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. It's through sharing knowledge that we can all be better prepared and make a positive impact on our health and the health of those around us. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our community. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, and you'll be part of a community that values informed discussions and critical thinking. Once again, thank you for joining us in today's discussion. We appreciate your time and your interest in these important topics. Remember, staying informed is crucial in navigating the complex world of health and wellness. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.